Hello, colorists and friends. Welcome back to the channel. I am Mandy and I'm here with a video today about the process of how I create color combinations when I get a new color pencil set. And I have been playing around and testing the Crazarts with to see how they perform on Amazon paper. And it's the 100 set of pencils, so I am going to show you kind of my process of how I think of putting colors together and how it works for me. Instead of having a big swatch book of everything, I decided that I actually work best with just combos of knowing how I can put my pencils together and working more compact versus a big huge swatch book. So I am working out of a Strathmore tone gray, and I've saved the color combos from the last color and hang out with me so that I can build on it, and I've got all the pencils sorted out. So right now I'll take you into the process. So before I realized that my camera didn't delete my other videos off and I was talking away and swatching the purples, it beeped at me and said my memory was full, so I kind of lost all that footage. So we're gonna start kind of from here. So if you can see here, I'll zoom you down here. You can see I swatched out all of my purples, except I found one blue that should not be in here, and I was able to test their erasability, which is not very good on the white cardstock with a purple, or with a, not a purple, a plastic eraser from Prismacolors. So I would probably have to get like an electric eraser or make sure that I'm using the right combos. Now, swatching these out will allow me to see some undertones and which ones will work together. So for blending, and then we also had two pastels, so those could be interchangeable once we figure out the darks and the lights. So let's kind of go here. So we have a violet, and we're just gonna play. So I hope you guys are surviving in the heat. I have been in ACs for quite some during the heat because I don't do so hot. We have so I chose a combo here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make so I've chosen Vivid Violet, Smoky Purple, and Luscious Lavender, because the Luscious Lavender has more, it has less white than this one, because the Luscious Lavender is darker. So what I do here is then I take and make a little square here, kind of start laying color down, and I just go in circles one way here. I'll just kind of move that pigment down. Not too worried about filling the white because we will fill more into that. Now we're going to go into the smoky purple. And we're going to pull some up here, so we have a good transition of it. then the highlight color. So now we'll come back with the vivid violet, and we're gonna come down in a different direction, and we're gonna fill in some more of the white. Spaces. And add a layer pink, or smoky purple, not layer. We're not in the pinks, Amanda. Well, then we're gonna come in with that. Now, I also like to test blendability here. I like to blend it with my Derwent blender. Hoping you guys can see that. I'll come down a little bit more here. So this is I'll take my Derwent blender and then just kind of go over it. As you can already tell, these are pretty dusty. But I like to just kind of smoosh that into the tooth. And then what I do is I get my little fish scale, my little fishtail brush, and then I brush all that dust off. And then we've got actually, this is quite interesting. Where you've got the really dark loaded purple, then you go into, or violet, and then you go into the smoky purple, and then into the lavender. I'm actually really liking that. So, and then since I like that combo, I will actually here, I'm gonna put, I will write the vivid violet smoky purple so when I get done I can transfer it over to my combo sketchbook. So, yep, CIOUS. All right, so there is combo 1. So let's kind of go down here, down the paper. We're gonna set these up here. We're gonna pull out the Luscious Lavender. So we've got some pinky. So let's do Raspberry Rave. Deep raspberry. think that's this one. Yep. These are more of a darker. I think this might work. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do grape juice, deep raspberry, and raspberry rave, which would end up being that, I believe. So I'm going to go down here and do the same thing again. So I'm going to start out with grape juice. Make my little thing here. We're gonna go deep raspberry next. And then finally, we're gonna do raspberry rave, which is more of a pink. Okay, and we're gonna add lay some more pigment down. Then we got the deep raspberry again. Alright, so we're gonna do some lemmy smushy. So you get our blender pencil out again. Yeah. Now this would be really good for like some flowers. And then we have this one. So I will write these down here. So it's grape juice. Deep raspberry. And there is that one. Isn't that cool, guys? How it is actually really, really simple to do. So we'll set these aside. And see what we've got here left. So we'll go up one more. So we have deep plum, purple, blueberry jammin', and we have pretty plum. So I'm going to try deep plum, pretty plum, and let's try this wild lilac with it. Let's see how that goes. Not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll give it a shot. So we're gonna start with the deep plum, just like what we did before here. Hopefully you can actually see what I'm doing here. I think I've been blocking the light. So if I am, I'm sorry. I'm still working on getting my lighting situated. I'm looking at some other options, like adding some LED tap lights going along the desk and stuff. So, and I'm looking at getting some non-reflective like linoleum to put on top of here, so that when these lights do shine, they don't reflect back. So, little tip I learned by watching YouTube and stuff. So we got the deep plum, then we're gonna go pretty plum, which pretty plum is more of a blue here. So I'm not too sure on it yet, but we'll just play and go with it and see what we get. You know, we never know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So that's more of a deep. We might have to change this one out. We'll see. We'll see how it blends. And then we've got the lilac. Honestly, I think we could change this out because this one is more red and we need a more of a blue. Bet you the blueberry one would actually work better. Let's, okay. We're gonna try it this way first and let's see what we get. But the way it's looking, it's not going to match. So we may have to scratch this one, which is okay. I mean, some colors just, you know, just don't blend because of their undertone and we're choosing the wrong, you know, wrong color to blend with it. As you can see, this one has more of a red undertone and this one has a blue, more blue in it. But like I said, we're gonna blend it and see what we get. It may work, it may not. I'm thinking it's not going to. So it just, right now it just doesn't look right. And then we're using a really pale. So let's get the blender pencil out, see if this works. Like I said, I think we're gonna end up scratching this. Yeah. Oops. Use your brush. So as you can see, guys, here, this does not work. So we are gonna change it out. We are gonna get rid of the deep plum. We're gonna use that in something else. We are going to replace the deep plum with blueberry jammin'. Let's see. And maybe, because this can be a lighter, maybe we'll try to blend with the purple instead of the really light purple. That, let's see, we could try lavender. Lavender has a little bit more blue. So we're gonna try it with the purple as the highlight, and then we're gonna try it with lavender. I'm gonna try both, see what we get here. Okay, so I'm gonna go right next to it. So we already know this one is junk. Didn't work. So there we go. So we have the pretty plum, which is this color. Now we're gonna go blueberry jammin'. Oh yeah. We are hitting the moneymaker now. There we go. You can just kind of tell when they start going into each other. You can kind of tell that we are hitting. Oh no, we aren't trying. See, it's just sometimes you just have to be brave enough to try, you know. And this will actually help you understand color theory better by doing things like this, like playing around. You know, moving which one's your highlight color. Okay, now we're gonna bring another layer in. Okay. Because sometimes you can even flip these, you know. Let's get our handy dandy blender pencil. Let's see what we got here. Wow, this one actually worked. Woo! Okay, I like this. So, what I really want to try is, let's see, we're gonna do it one more time with these three, but we're gonna switch out the bottom. We are going to jam. And then we got purple. Okay, we're gonna switch out this purple and we are gonna do the luscious lavender. So this can go over here. We're gonna put an didn't work over here. Didn't work. So we know not to put the in that order. So I'm gonna do some sharpity sharp. And notice here, I'm gonna actually flip the blueberry jammin' and put that on top. Let's try something else. we're gonna go down here. So we'll go down one. I have to remember. So we're gonna go here. Okay, got the blueberry jammin'. Now we're gonna go with the pretty plum. You know, always go up a little bit into your other color before you lay another, so your transition will be smooth. And then we're gonna try the luscious lavender. Wow, this is kind of actually looking cool. See, a few little tips and tricks like that, you know, we can get an even better blend a different way. I'll go back with my blueberry jammin'. Add another layer. Pretty and plum. And then the lavender. Now that one actually blended amazingly. So we are gonna blend it out. And this particular blender I'm using is the Derwent blender, which I love. I actually went through one already. And I'm still playing around with the Caran d'Ache Luminance blender. But yeah. So I do see the difference from going from here to here. So we used the blueberry jammin' and the pretty plum, and we just changed out the purple to a luscious lavender, and then we also flipped the blueberry jammin' and the pretty and plum and got a different outlook than this. I actually really like this. I mean, if we go back here and go out a little bit here, so we can see, you know, we went from doing a small swatch, not really just naming anything, but just doing a small swatch, looking for undertones, to matching the undertones with the pencils that would work and blend well, to getting 1, 2, 3, 4 blends that we could potentially use in our coloring book, and we found out that one didn't work. So and if I were to say, because this has more of a red undertone, we could end up taking this and potentially working with another pencil that has a red undertone and a lighter like pink. So we could still use this one to create different combos. It's just that they don't match well with these 4 that we just created. And let's see. And let's try, so we've used, let's try something else here out of this. So we have this one. Let's see here. I'm just thinking, so bear with me. So this is the lilac, right? So we've got the lilac. Trying to think. Oh, that's not lilac. So this is lilac. Trying to think. And this is more of a blue. So this is the vivid violet. We did. I changed something here. We have a smoky purple, and we do have a regular purple. Where did that one go? Is that up here? Regular purple. So let's see here. We're gonna try smoky. We're gonna try one more down here. Let's see what we got here. So I'm just going to do, we're gonna go next to this one. We are going to do purple. Try smoky purple. Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. As you can already tell, we've got the blue undertone. This has more blue in it, so that's probably why it worked well with the vivid. But we will see. Okay, let's put enough color down. Sometimes you need more pigment. You just have to play around with your pressure. And I'm probably doing medium pressure here. So, nothing too heavy. I don't want you to break your hand. Especially if you have arthritis or anything like that. That would not be good. So, here. No. Don't do that. You end up getting that. You'll move that around, and sometimes that will cause stain. I don't. Bring it up to the camera here a little bit. I don't know. I mean, you've got more red here, and then you've got the smoky purple, which has the blue, and then you have that, which, if I was doing a flower, I would want that to blend a little bit more, but sometimes I like it to be interesting. I think I'm more apt to like using these 3, 4, but I'm not ruling it out yet, guys. So I'm gonna go over here to the other side of the paper. I'm gonna try. See, this is the fun part about color pencils, is you can play. And you can play for hours on end. And get some amazing combos. And you can just interchange them out. I mean, and then once you get ready to do your coloring page, once you have this part all done, it makes sitting down with your coloring page a lot easier because you've already have kind of done the hard work, gotten comfortable with your pencils, know what colors work with what colors, and you can go to town really easy. To be honest, this is why it takes me so long to do a page, because I put in all of this prep work for my pages so that it ends up being fun for me, and I like to choose my own color palettes instead of going, you know, the traditional way or non-traditional, choosing palettes out. I like, you know, interchanging stuff out like what I'm doing here. And I'm just playing around with just 3 combos, 3 or 4 pencils, and, you know, deciding what looks great. So, in which I think I might have found a new one. We shall see. So I've been using the purple, which is this one, and I paired up the vivid violet with it instead, and the lilac, and let's see what we get. Now, I get my blend pencil. Voila! So there's one more. So I'm gonna write this down. So I know purple. Oops, I spelled purple wrong. Dyslexic brain, broken brain. Okay guys, look how soft this is from the dark to the light transition. This would actually be a really pretty flower to do. I'm still not keen about this, but it does look okay. So it's kind of like this because we've got the smoky lavender or smoky purple, and then we've got purple, and then that. So I mean, obviously we've got two that are like this where that shows a little bit of interesting color and dimension. Then we have one that's more of a pinkish reddish purple. And then we have the pretty plum blueberry, and then we have purple vivid violet wild lilac, and then we have blueberry jamming, purple plum, lavender one. And I think the only pencil we did not use out of this color family was this, the deep plum. So this may work with a brown combo or, like I said, a red, because this is super red in the pigment. Oops, I'm pointing up here and I'm not even showing you. What is wrong with me today? Like I said, I have a broken brain and some days I don't think right. Makes me wonder if I'm the scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. If only I had a brain. Gotta poke fun at it once in a while, guys. So yeah, so this is kind of my process. I will transfer these all into here and write them all down and have, now, we can go, what I'm thinking I'm going to do with the color combo series is I'm going to put them in a playlist by brand of color pencil, and then I will make it easier for you to find them, and then continue on. I will make a video for each color family, and then you can go search by brand and you can see, okay, we've got purples, reds, browns, blues, greens, yellows, and oranges, and just make videos from there, and then you can reference back any of the combos if you kind of get stuck on your pages. So I hope that it's worked. Now, if there is another specific brand you would like to see, definitely leave me a comment, because I am working on getting other brands like Polychromos. I have the Derwent Color Softs. I have the Staedtler 48. I have some smaller sets that we can kind of combine. I can expand on my Black Widow combos. Trying to think. I also have the Crayola skin tones, but I'm looking at getting the 100 set so that I can make some combos with and add that to it. Also, I am looking, I haven't ventured into watercolor pencils yet, so that will be, as I stock the studio, that will come. So I will definitely do some watercolor pencils, and it may take me a while to get some of the bigger artist grade sets and make combos out of them, because I buy a lot of those pencils through open stock, because it is kind of cheaper that way for me, instead of paying $200 for a set. And if I can buy 3-4 pencils here and there, I can create combos from that. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and stay cool and shine bright, be authentic to yourself, and fill your world with color, and I want to let you know that you're loved. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more content like this, feel free to give me a thumbs up, a comment, and if you're completely new watching for the first time, I would so greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And just know that you guys are loved, and have a wonderful time coloring, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye!